Michael, 2-2 draw at Hereford, second friendly. Thoughts on that?
Bitty. I thought we were good in patches with the ball. Second half when we made all the changes, it got a little bit disrupted, as you expect. We got young lads playing in positions where they're not used to playing, but ideally it is fitness. That's their 5th game, Hereford, so they're a bit ahead of us as regards to fitness, and you probably saw that in the second half. But we have 2 poor goals away. I thought there was some good football played in between that. It's just physically we didn't compete as well as what I would have liked against them as regards to coming out tackles and things like that.
Yeah, and it's only a friendly, but the second goal particularly must have been disappointing for you to see, because it was all alone, wasn't he? Did something just
well, we've not done any work on set plays, so I'll take responsibility for that. Although I've just told him there, I'll take responsibility because we've done no work on set plays, because that's not the important part of pre-season yet. Although when the ball gets chipped in our 6-yard box, I do expect one of my players to go and head it. So it's a bit of, it's a two-way street. My fault, and it was a disappointing goal. That's the same as the first goal. Although I did think there was a stonewall free kick in the build-up to it, but we're not getting obsessed with goals and results and things. I think there were positives, and there was another 60 minutes, 70 minutes in most of their legs. Yeah,
and if you haven't done any work on set pieces, at least you scored from one as well without doing particular work on set pieces.
Yeah, no, like I said, we're nothing for and against, so but they are an input that just gives you an idea that you run around for 90 odd minutes and 50% of the goals was scored from things that we've not even worked on.
Yeah, Ryan Broom came off first half. Was that did he feel something?
Just precautionary. He's not felt anything. He felt he had a bit of a tight hamstring, and I took him off. He didn't feel anything, but I didn't want him to feel anything to pull it. So you can see we are a little bit thin on numbers at the minute. So we're not taking any risks. He's a fit lad, Broomy, anyway, so you get him off. He doesn't need the minutes so much.
Yeah, Boyle and Thomas half time, was that pre-planned to come off half time? So obviously most people had slightly
No,
longer.
Connor was supposed to do 60 minutes, but obviously got absolutely smashed, which again I thought was a terrible tackle personally. And to be fair, I think he felt the effects for the rest of the half, to be honest, because he was the one thing Connor can normally do is keep the ball, and he gave the ball quite a lot cheaply. But I think that was he was trying to soldier on really, but we took him off because he couldn't move.
Yeah, you had a look at Jordan Anir second half. For 10 minutes or so. How's that come about? Is it just have a look at him to give a chance?
Yeah, we'll just have a look at it. Like, so you get. I've had probably about 40 players thrown at me today. Some non-league, some. But we're not in a position where we can take punts on loads of players because where we are money-wise, I'd like to bring, like I said, 4 experienced League 2 players, but you're going to have to take little gambles or calculated gambles, so we're just trying to look at as many people as we can.
Yeah, and Dan Barry made his first appearance in the second half. How's he done so far? Because obviously he had a little knock.
Yeah, Dan had a knock, but he's a fit lad. Dan, you can see his athleticism. He's still got things to work on, but that's why we've got him. He's a young lad that we think has got the potential to develop. So wait and see. This time next year I'll be able to tell you whether it's a good decision or a bad decision.
Yeah, and you mentioned the size of the squad. Everyone knew you're going to have to give a few young lads a go in these games where you're making a lot of changes, but how many do you think you do want to... Have you got a number in mind in terms of...
Yeah, I've not changed from the 21-22. I've said it all along. It's not. I don't want 25 all of a sudden, because I'd have been lying for the last 6 months. Or when I first came in. That's the one we want to get to. Whether we get to it or not, I don't know. But it's good experience for the younger ones. People like Archie, I think we've got 4, potentially 5 under 20s on the pitch at the end of the game. So it's good learning for them. It's good experience. We've got a first year scholar sat on the bench having had a look in Toby, and that's why they're in the football club. They're here to develop. We're here to develop players, and today's about minutes and fitness. That's all it is. It's not. If we'd have won 5-0, I said it the other day. If we'd have won 2-1, I've been saying exactly the same thing to you. Get the players fit for the 3rd of August. That's the key. Now, when we start losing games on the 3rd of August, I'll be saying a different thing. That's when you start worrying.
Yeah. Has Hussey got a chance for Leicester, would you say, or is he still...
No, he's touch and go. We're hoping. Obviously, with Hussey, you've got to protect him. We don't want to... And it proved to work. When I came in last year, we looked after him and we got the long-term benefit. Don't want a short-term fix. If he has to miss one more game to get him right, he'll do it, but that's not my decision. That's a medical decision, and we'll do what's best for him and us long term.
Yeah, just finally, Michael, not going into too much detail, but there's been obviously a rule change with goal kicks. Do you think has that had much of an impact on the way you start play? Is it something you've worked on a lot?
No,
It's
not
slightly
done
different,
anything.
isn't it?
Not done anything. Most of our work, I say most, probably about 80% of our work has been without the ball at the minute, as regards to physical fitness and shape and organisation. So I think you could see it in the first half. We let them have it when we wanted them to have it, and they could play around in their own half. We weren't bothered about that, and then we crept, and I came away a little bit second half because of all the changes. But that's the main thing we've been looking at, and I thought that looked quite good.